Everybody hold tight. Let's get the horse out here. They're going to bring a trophy in.
Thank you.
Have some of them get down in front.
We got to get all the kids.
There we go.
Those are future people.
All right, everybody looking right here. We are kids say cheese. Stay right there. This is where.
Good call, Curtis.
Good job.
Got Averly Jane, who just beat the boys, which is Wesley has a good habit of doing.
Yeah.
Wins this race, winning it for the Breeders' Cup. She's 4 for 4. Most important, who is Averly Jane, and was she one of the many kids that was in the winner's circle there?
She sadly wasn't. It's not a great story. It's just a song by a band called the Lost Trailers, and I was kind of rocking out to it on my way out to Ashview Farm for a crawfish boil this spring, and it was playing, and it was just in my head, and I name a lot of horses after John Prine songs and Van Morrison songs, and so it was just a song that was playing that kind of sounded like a good name.
The University of Kentucky bred this filly. How did you acquire her?
Well, she was in the Phasig October sale, and I actually took the class with Dr. Lawrence when I was a sophomore or junior at UK, and she runs the program there, and it's just an awesome program, and the kids take a lot of pride in it. They do a great job, and you know, she was at the Phasig sale in the tents, and I kind of just fell in love with her. I actually bought 2 fillies off of them, and they're both pretty nice, and she's obviously done really well, so it's exciting for them.
What did you pay for this filly?
$35,000.
$35,000. So what did you think you were getting?
I thought I was getting an Indian summer winner, and no. I thought I was getting a horse that might have a bunch of kids come out and watch run or watch train one day and feed peppermints too, and if we got lucky, might be able to win a race.
So if she's 4 for 4 now, she's won a couple stakes. You finally got her on grass. Is that something you've been wanting? It was off the turf last
And when
time.
I buy them, they're kind of all a little bit with this partnership. They're all somewhat intended, like the dream might be going to Royal Ascot, and we had luck in the past with the midshipman before, and her half brother actually won the Bolton the Skidmore up in Saratoga on the grass as a 2-year-old. So that's kind of, it had already been done with a Giant Oak. So that was what I was thinking. She always trained really good over the dirt, and he worked her over the grass here once in preparation for this, and she seemed to handle it all right, but I think she's just pretty talented.
Wesley has a great record in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile turf sprint.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume, are you taking advantage of the win you're in? Is that where she'll go?
I would say, yes. She wasn't nominated to the Breeders' Cup, so we had to nominate her like in June. So I called him and I was like, hey, the nominations are due in 2 days. Like, what do you think? And he was like, nominate. So the partnership had to pay up the whatever, 12 grand or whatever it was to nominate her, and I'm really glad we did now.
Huge winner's circle. Would have been a good one to have been actually on the turf course just from a space standpoint. Who were all these people? Your partners? Their kids,
I think there's probably 25 partners. I'm just buy it and send out the emails. That's it. And I think 22 of them were here, and a lot of them are procreating and getting the future generation of gamblers. And there's a couple sharp ones in there, so they'll probably be owners. Mine will just be gamblers, I think. But so that's who they all work. Every single one of them was either an owner or a friend of an owner.
Well, yeah, I heard you on Horse Racing Radio Network Saturday talking about how special it is to win at Keeneland, and that's something that you all will try to market.
Yeah.
Your purses are good. There are other places that can match you, surpass it, but for you, being raised in Lexington with your family and everything, and now you actually work for Keeneland, what about winning this stakes here?
It's very special. It's very special. It's just to be able to give that experience to a whole bunch of people that otherwise might not have been able to get it had we not had this partnership. It's very special, and those kids will remember that forever. Cody Photography, I think, will sell a whole lot of that winner's circle photo. So, I think it's a win.
And final question: better on turf or dirt, do you think?
I mean, she looked pretty good there. She worked with Golden Pal this past week and held her own. She's probably just talented, and I'd say the talented ones run on anything. But I would have thought going into this race that she was better on dirt. But who knows? We'll just keep throwing her in fun spots and see how she does. She hadn't disappointed us yet.